India Today Media Institute, I extend a very warm welcome to all to day 2 of 19th orientation for the batch of 2023 that are now part of our ever-growing family. This is an important milestone in your life, and we are here to guide you at every step of your way. And what better way to commence this journey than with the warm and inspiring words from our esteemed Dean and Director, sir. Sir, I request you to please come and give the welcome address to all.
Very good morning to all of you. The distinguished panel, Madam Josna Das Nanda, Corporate Communication Head of DS Group, Madam Garima, Media Faculty and Media Expert, Madam Supriya, Entertainment and Film Specialist, Mr. Rabi, Corporate Communication and Communication Division Head of Reckitt Benckiser, Madam Tanusri, our own group Corporate Communication Head of ITG.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. We have a fantastic lineup for industry experts who will share their insights and experience in navigating this creative, dynamic field of advertising, public relations, and marketing communication. Healthcare, one of India's leading healthcare providers. Her expertise lies in crafting compelling narratives, crisis management, media relations, and stakeholder engagement. Her ability to develop and implement innovative communication strategies has consistently delivered results and positioned her as a respected leader in the field. Let's give a big round of applause for Ms. Tanushri as she leads us on this enlightening and productive discussion.
Thank you so much, Sonam. That was very encouraging to hear about your own self. All right, a very warm welcome to all this incoming batch at ITMI. And of course, wishing you all a very good luck. What I will do now is I will introduce our panelists, as Sir had briefly spoken about each of them. And then I will tell you what this panel is all about and the format that we will follow. Right? So, of course, the man needs no introduction. Dr. DJ Patti, our Dean and Director. He has over 27 years of experience in the field of communication, brand management and corporate communication, consumer insight and media planning. He started his career with UNICEF and contributed to developing media strategy for CDD Watson program on public health and sanitation. After that, he moved to DDB Mudra Advertising and developed many strategies in brand building and Marcom for companies like Samsung, Singer, Usha Lexus, and the Indian Railways, amongst others. He was a National Fellow in Communication and awarded with prestigious National Fellowship from Government of India for his doctoral work on tribal and media from Ministry of Tribal Welfare, Government of India. Besides this, he has conducted research projects, monograms and special projects for various corporate, government and international organizations in the field of communication, media and development communication. He is well-traveled and an avid reader. Dr. Patti has a passion for writing regular columns in newspapers, journals, etc. on contemporary and social issues and has been awarded with the PRSI Leadership Award and Best Media Educator Award for his stellar contributions in the field of media and communication. And to introduce to the students sitting here, we will be discussing about the emerging trends of public relations and corporate communication on the growing digital landscape and how to bridge the gap in training our future leaders. So the first question is for you, Dr. Patti. If we have to talk about, with your years of experience here, and you've seen the emerging trends of public relations and corporate communication, how do you see the industry shaping up in this digital age?
Thank you, madam. Completing my 2.5 decades of experience, I close to see the communication industry and specific to PR and corporate communication. Contemporary perspective can be outlined in 4 aspects. 1, the image building, reputation and identity is going to be a focal point, not just by the corporate or government or international NGOs, because PR is now practiced across the board.
Ravi, the next question is to you. as to what are the successful strategies for a successful campaign to demonstrate, the intersection of digital technology and the PR in recent times? What is it that your organization does?
One is some of you may have heard about Dettol Salute campaign, if you have heard. So on the bottles of the Dettol, we changed the logo to the pictures of the daily warriors, from nurses to doctors to teachers to plumbers to safai walas to everyone. Dettol TikTok challenge. That TikTok challenge started with around 100 micro influencers. Then we reached out to around 10,000 plus influencers in India. Final countdown, 15 billion impressions across the globe. 7 billion impressions just in India. Of working with Mr. Bachchan on Dettol Banega Swasth India, which is entering into this 10th year of the show at different channels, definitely not this. Working with him for 650 hours, 30 minutes and 14 seconds till 9th season. The 10th season is coming on 2nd of October this year again. And making sure that became the highest and most longest, health show ever done, at least in India. There's a lot more to discuss, but I have a very interesting submission to make. I was glancing through my phone, sir, when you called me, and I was seeing the first picture of 2014-2015 when Safai Giri with India Today, we launched the curriculum together with the Honorable Prime Minister of India, dedicated the Dettol hygiene curriculum to the nation. And he asked me on the stage, along with your leadership, to promise. So how many kids you are going to reach and how many schools? I very fairly remember my promise was 24 million school kids, which we are able to do it last year. And we're continuously doing it.
And as an organization, as all organizations, we are all changing from, when you are addressing, say, the government, some of the key stakeholders that he's mentioned, would still be consuming information on some of the key, print publications that are there. But all, media houses, all corporates, etc., have all moved on to the digital platform. But while we've moved on to the digital platform, primarily to remain agile, to be connected, and as Sir was mentioning, two-way communication, what's most important is news today is broken on the social media.
So, first I'd like to highlight that celebrities, the meaning of celebrities have changed. Where the celebrities traditionally came from in India was probably from two fields that we had, cricket and Bollywood, And because of social media or digital media, the celebrity landscape or where the celebrities are coming from has changed. So in a way, it has sort of democratized, choosing your own media and being the celebrity or being the influencers. People who are not getting their voice in the field can now easily have access to a media and find their own voices.
That in the digital era, you need to be ethical, transparent, and yet, what do you need to do to negate misinformation and fake news and to negate a crisis?
But if your roots are strong, if you know your job, if you are well aware, if you're well networked, if you have the agility to act after thorough thinking in stipulated timeline, then managing a crisis becomes relatively easier. A crisis gives you an opportunity to be in that liminal space. Now, either you can be calm, composed, confident that I've left this, but I'll reach there. Why? Because I'm a master of my craft. Or you can be scared and fall down in between. So crisis is all about managing that liminal space with a lot of confidence. And what shows on the surface, which are sweeter fruits, are only developed because you've nurtured the roots.
I would request Dean and Director Sir, Mr. Anand Khare and Dr. Neha Singh to present the mementos.
I would like to thank all our panelists, Mr. Ravi, Ms. Jyotsna, Ms. Supriya, and Ms. Garima, for coming, taking out their time from their busy schedule. So thank you, Tanushri, for moderating this session so wonderfully. And I must also thank our Dean and Director, sir, for giving us this opportunity and also for being part of this esteemed panel. Thank you.